Hello YouTube, I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. A lot of people requested me to make a guide on how to play jungle, teaching you also for lower elo what champions you should play, how do you find your perfect champion, and how do you consistently perform, how do you manage to climb all the time. And this shall be a guide for you, helping you out in exactly that case. So first of all, let's get right into it. I'm a 7 years challenger player. If I'm currently grinding for rank 1, and if I manage to make it, I'll be a multi-season rank 1 player in a row. And I've been a coach since 3 years plus already. So there's a lot of knowledge. I committed my life into becoming the best League of Legends player I can be to give you as much expertise and knowledge as possible. And in this video, I will show you as much as I can. Okay, so first of all, this video is mainly to show you the top 3 junglers, in my opinion, you should be playing. And on number 1, it is 100% Diana. I think Diana in lower elo is extraordinary, right? Let me explain. Every single champion that you play correctly in lower elo will be very, very strong. Diana is one of those champions that can be played correctly very, very easily. And I will afterwards show you also an active game, how I play in lower elo, step by step, mechanically, macro and mental wise, how to conquer, my friends. Okay, one big thing I want to announce just here real quick is that I see that most people go Nash's Tooth into Lichbane, which I see as a big problem, because I think you should either choose for Nash's Tooth or Lichbane and immediately go Rabadons as a secondary option. It is way more consistent, and in most games after Nash's Tooth into Rabadons, you already need Zhonya's. As secondary champion, I would recommend you to play, if you want to conquer, also when you're new to jungle, perfect champion is Amumu. He is S+ on every single elo, and if you do use the fundamentals, I will explain consistently the same way over and over again. It will also be very easy with Amumu. Why? Because he has chain CC. That means if you have some sort of setup, you can destroy enemies pretty quickly, and as well you can be the setup for your team, and you can basically let your team carry you with this champion pretty well. It's a very, very good startup champion, and I will explain also what you should be doing with Amumu. I will also go into one game and explain it there too. And the third champion I would recommend you to play is Lillia. She isn't as easy as Amumu, but she's also very rewarding. Why? Because her clear speed is extraordinary fast. It is really fast. She's a very quick champion, and with her, you can learn to be efficient. And jungling is all about efficiency. The more efficient you are, the faster you clear the camps, the faster you clear the camps, the faster you scale, the faster you get items, the faster you get items, the faster you're stronger than the enemies, the faster you can contest and fight anything, and life will be easy. All right. Let's get it started. So how do you find your particular champion if it's not one of those 3? And then we're gonna go right into the game. I would recommend to use UGG. I'm not sponsored by any of those websites I'm going to show you, but I'm gonna use it. I use it myself for information, to like simply know what I should be doing, what is best. And here you can just go on Tierlist, click on jungle, select your particular elo, and you will see what champion has the highest win rate, how many matches has played, what are the hard tough matchups, what are the ban rate, pick rate, everything. You see everything, okay? After you know what champion is strong in your particular elo, what I do next is I go on, for example, with Diana, on Diana Pro builds. You can just type into Google Nocturne Pro build, Amumu Pro build, Warwick Pro build, and you will see players, pro players, maybe even one-trick ponies, that played that champion, for example, here 43 minutes ago. You see what runes they take, you see again what items they build, and my recommendation, especially if you didn't commit to this game already 5 years plus, is just copy what the best players do. Copy what I do, copy what the pro players do, copy what the statistics tell you is the best. You don't need to be theory crafting the most crazy builds, because it ain't out there. You should buy what is the smartest. There's a reason for the best players in the entire world to do that for a living. Buy what they're buying, and you should become extraordinary good at doing the same way, because you have an advantage. There's a lot of content out there where you can copy a lot. After I did this, now I know what to buy, I know what runes to take, I know what is strong, I know what counters me, I know everything already. Then I go to LoL Analytics. That's also something I use consistently. And then let's check Diana again. You're gonna go to Diana, builds, boom. Now you see as well, you see the win rate, you see the pick rate, game count, ban rate, and everything. And you know what's crazy? Core build, Nash's Tooth into Rabadons. Exactly what I said, what people don't do. So you can already, just from the statistic, tell if something is good or not, and tell if the champion is even better, because she is already with a very positive win rate, already very strong. Now imagine you're playing the fundamentals correctly, imagine you're playing her specifically really well, and imagine you're building her correctly. Like, you're just gonna skyrocket an ELO. There's just no way. You're not. Okay, and then what you can do is scroll down and see with every item, with combination, how high the win rate is. Haha! When I recorded this, I actually had no idea, but it's funny when I look at it. Nash's Tooth into Lich Bane, 52% win rate, 6,400 games. Nash's Tooth into Rabadons, 1,100 games, 60% win rate. Think about it, my friends. Alright, and now we're gonna go right into the game. I wish you good luck conquering as well. I will try to give you as much information as possible. And if you're interested in improve as a player, I highly recommend to check out my Fundamental Jungle course. This one is currently on a discount until I'm rank 1, and I'm grinding really, really hard every single day. Here I explain all the fundamentals you need to know. As you can see in this video, this YouTube video, it's already a lot of content, a lot of information I can give out there. Imagine if you get a course where you can see everything thoughtful, where I worked for over months to make you achieve your goals. I'm very certain that you can climb way higher. You can set a goal with me together, and I'll do my absolute best to achieve it for you, with you, basically. Because I enjoy if you will climb. I enjoy if I get a message, hey Sinerias, thank you very much, you helped me with this so much. You can also DM me on Discord. The course and the Discord is in the description. You can just add me, privately DM me, hey Sinerias, I've seen your video, I'm interested in one-on-one coaching, for example. I also offer one-on-one coaching as this course. If you're new, I would way more recommend to get this course, because it's simply way better. I put so much effort into it so you can climb, but I also offer one-on-one coaching sessions where I can give you my mindset, my mentality, more of my knowledge as best as I can. Have fun in the games, and we will start off with a beautiful Diana game. Have fun, guys.
My blade is yours.
Okay, here we are in the game playing Diana. We are having a Fiddlesticks matchup. This isn't the best Diana game because Fresh, Fiddlesticks and Fiora are both pretty decent against Diana. I think Diana's only good against Jhin and fine against Garen. But we're gonna make it. We have a Yasuo-Diana synergy, which is really nice because Yasuo ult just works with my E-ult engage, which is pretty huge. Okay, so in this game, are we scared of getting invaded? Fiddlesticks will not invade me. Should we invade ourselves? We have Ezreal, which is the strongest ADC in the game, level 1. But I still think that we can't invade, simply because Yasuo has no setup, Jenna has no setup. But at the same time, I also don't think I need to cover. So I'm in a really good position here. I'm just chilling, seeing what's gonna happen. Play slow. I want to start on my chickens, because I want to have chickens into Crux. I want to have both of them at an early respawn timer angle, because again, those give the most gold and the most XP. Way more than Wolves and Grump. That's why I personally dislike starting bot side, for example. You want to path towards bot regardless. In most situations, it is the most worth to start chickens with a champion like Diana, which is just AoE damage. Okay. Start with the Q, auto attack, getting the passive off, kited possibly. The moment they start attacking you, you need to, after your attack is on cooldown, and that's exactly when you move away, so they follow you like here. Hit as well, amazing. That is already all in my Q, so it's back on cooldown. Play with my passive. We don't want to use our abilities before our passive did run up, so we always have the extra attack speed, basically. Passive one more time. I'm going to use my Q again. Well done from the set. Beautiful game. so far. He used his Ignite. He didn't use his Flash, which is also pretty huge. We're gonna use our Smite, but very late. We just focus on our camps here. I don't think I'm gonna go for an early gank. Top lane looks pretty fine. Mid lane also doesn't look gankable. I would waste way too much time. So even bot lane ganking is just terrible. The reason why is just the chance we get a good outcome is just very low. We're just gonna do our camps, use our abilities.
I cannot turn back.
Amazing. Now we do Grump because we want the Wolves to be a very similar respawn timer than the Grump. Again, use your abilities always when you have your passive. Kite the camps as much as you can. Really well done from my team. Gonna use my Q so both of them get hit before it runs out. Seems like my team is totally fine in this position as well. I don't know where the enemy jungler is. Probably paths to bot side. Now I'm gonna get... If he's bot side, I can get play for double scuttle now because I have mid lane and bot lane control. Now I have time, a short window before the scuttle spawns. I'm just gonna walk in, consider if I go for ward. I want to take the camp on spawn though and then look for mid lane play if possible. We still don't know where Fiddlesticks is. I want to path towards mid lane because I want to do my chickens on spawn. Walk through mid lane. Fiddlesticks could be mid lane. I need to be aware of that. Fiora has no W. Fiora has no flash, so I should be able to kill her here without a problem. Nice. Very well played from her. Pretty good sidestep in the end. I'll get that one ward. One minion. I'm going to use my Q here one more time. The wave is pushing now towards us, but I can't really push it. Okay, we see Fiddlesticks bot lane, which is good. That means he didn't do top lane scuttle because he has 24 CS. The mid lane wave doesn't look good. We can argue that I should have pushed it. Yasuo could have also TP'd and pushed it in. If we push it, Fiora won't lose all the CS because she can still TP. So she will regardless get the CS. It's just that Yasuo loses this because the wave is pushing towards us. Okay, now we did a double scuttle. Absolutely amazing. Because Fiddlesticks is bot lane. What is the next camp where from Fiddlesticks that is gonna respawn, guys? What do you think? It is this Grump. And it respawns just right now. Why? Because he did do blue into Grump. Or he did wolves into blue. That's also fine if he does that double pull. He goes for mid lane gank, which is a big mistake from the Fiddlesticks right now. We could have used our smite. And now I'm just gonna go for a reset angle and boom. Ladies and gentlemen, 24 CS in comparison to 43 CS. And that works consistently every single game. He did not go for a reset, which is a mistake. We're gonna buy this here. Gonna go back to my wolves into Grump. Really crazy. Really well done from my team. I have a pretty good team right now. Also, rare case. Okay, so we know his chickens is gonna spawn, by the way. So you can think of a chicken and wait. Why do we know his chickens are gonna spawn? What do you guys think? It's because he did top side to bot side, so it has to be respawned by now. And we can also go for a cheese and wait because we did all our duties already bot side. All the fundamentals applied already, getting all your camps done before going for play. Now we can go for play. We can even consider bot lane gank. I have ult up. Fiddlesticks is top side, wanting to path towards bot or play for grubbies. Whilst I'm able to take his chickens because I know it's up. On the ward we see where he paths to now. He paths towards grubbies, which I don't want. I also think I'm stronger top side. I'm just gonna combo hit her. I have my Conqueror fully stacked. I will keep fighting her. I can't use my... I could have also used my Q, but I was just scared that she flashes. And with the auto attack, I can consistently kill her. He did already all his grubs, and there's nothing we can do about it. I'm just gonna reset and then play for Dragon. I have a lot of gold in the pocket. I want to utilize this. Fiddlesticks is level 5, so he's not gonna kill the Yasuo. I'm not scared of that. We can go to our topside camps now as well, because my chickens and Crux are gonna respawn soonish. Oh, that was very unfortunate for the Fiddlesticks. Okay, my mid lane is in trouble. My bot lane is resetting, which I really dislike that we look... Okay, now I can't go towards Scuttle, because Fiddlesticks is in control. They have mid lane prio, they have bot lane prio. So I have respect for it, and I just take my topside camps. It is a hard, rough truth, but it is the way it is. I'm gonna get Crux into red buff. He's most likely on dragon right now because my bot then reset. And they didn't respect that we want to play for dragon. We are losing dragon now, which is okay. Keep kiting it, totally fine. And now I think I'm gonna go for another mid lane gank because Yasuo is ult and I will have ult too, and I want to path towards bot side anyways. So it's on my path, and at the same time, with Yasuo ult we can get a very easy catch. It doesn't need to be that complicated basically. We need to be a bit careful because Fiddlesticks could be level 6. I'm just gonna keep walking in because I'm confident in fighting.
They could not.
Alright, let's see what Fiddlesticks did. He did do bot scuttle, he didn't do dragon. Oh, he just did. What the fuck? If he uses his ult, I'm gonna ult him, but I'm gonna wait with the ult.
An ally has been slain.
Very interesting game. I want to take enemy bots at jungle, but I also can't really do that. Because enemy bot then is missing now too. Very interesting situation to be in to play it correctly. We see fresh, so I'm just gonna take this. Need to be still careful of Fiddlesticks ult though. The wave is pushing towards Yasuo, so I'm not that scared. I'm gonna stack my... I need to be a bit careful of Fiddlesticks ult. I'm gonna kill him with my ult immediately, I think. Then taking the wrap buff and then taking my bot side camps. I always had one eye on the minimap checking if the bot then is gonna come or not. I also always have the chance to just insta run out. Needed to be careful. I know I'm way stronger, but I needed to be careful. It's a risky situation to be in, but I was confident. If you didn't go for these plays, it's also totally respectable and I understand it. We have Nash's 2 for our reset, which is really, really big. I'm gonna clear this one here too. Trying to clear, like, as your job as a jungler is just to find the best way to clear as fast as possible. We see him here with 46 CS. I'm hardcore in out jungling him basically in a really good position. We danger ping mid lane again because we know where Fiddlesticks is. I want to get Scuttle into reset here at best. Fiddlesticks is actually going to invade me. Pretty smart from him as well. Pretty high quality game from him to go for an invade. Because he's gonna take my entire top side and there's nothing I can do about it. Fiddlesticks could also ult over the wall, which is pretty scary. I'm gonna just take the mid lane CS unless she dashes in, then I'll try to kill her. Garen is also here, need to be careful of that. Almost got the second tower shot in because of my slow. I just need to run. Maybe I can get the scuttle, the cannon, but I need to run. And Fiddlesticks will get the grubs. Set, go, grubs. Fiddle does on spawn, please. Best communication I can do. I'm gonna try to ping a little bit further because that's all the thing I can do. I don't have control over the grubs right now. Go now. He is on it. No R. Very weak. Thank you very much. Best communication I can do. Try my best as I can. He did reset now. I have Nash's Tooth. I have sorcery shoots. I'm in a nice position. And now he is here. I'm not gonna give it. I'm not gonna give the grubs. Why? Because we're strong. We need to be careful of Fresh being missing though. But because Fiddlesticks has no ult, I'm not that scared fighting aggressively. But Fresh could be here, which is kind of scary. Try to fight as well. Keep fighting. We don't know where Fresh is. Still on the minimap. Still scary. We see Fiora. They're giving everything. Now it's totally fine position. We don't need to be scared again. But it's not easy. There's a lot of games where Fresh just roams and then we have a problem because Fiora did not roam. Now I'm getting enemy topside jungle. I'm trying to consume as much as possible. And as you know, Rabadon's secondary is way better. We're in a really good position with that. Fiddlesticks could have ult again, but I don't think he has decent vision. I'm going to use this far side vision here. Because if he goes towards his jungle, he needs to walk this way. And then we just know as well. Nice, amazing. I'm gonna 3 levels ahead over this Fiddlestick. After this, I'm probably just gonna reset. Unless I find a mid lane play, that would also be beautiful. Okay, Garen can't go deeper. He cannot even walk up on the wave anymore because Set is so far dominating. Okay, that doesn't look good. I'm just gonna walk the way around. And now I'm just gonna take the mid lane wave. Very interesting. My team died here. Don't complain about it. Just take the mid lane wave. It's totally fine. We see Fiddlesticks. He wants to get bot lane Skull. I'm just gonna hard push mid lane now. Fiddlesticks has no ult. We see Fresh on the map. We see Garen on the map. So I can consume everything. Even if he takes Scuttle, I don't care. I'm gonna get full tower here. If he fights me, I will kill him. Or just all in him, basically. First blood tower, absolutely insane. We have an insane amount of gold too. We can argue now if we could stay all the way until we have Rabadons, which is actually an interesting thought right now. Okay, Fiddlesticks is bot. I'm just gonna walk up on them. I do want to fight. I do feel like we are way stronger. Chin is pretty low. Nice, I got the catch here too. Just gonna use my Q. Does hit him. I'm not gonna go further on. Oh. I never expected him to go for that. I'm not gonna go further because it is not worth it my time. My time is really valuable and Fiddlesticks is gonna die regardless. Nice. Now I'm gonna get Grump into Wolves into my topside camps. Full clear. Now I'm just gonna full clear real quick. And then I have Rabadons and then the game is completely GG. And we are hard out skating with Diana. I used my fundamentals correctly. I played for the camps. I didn't go for stupid fights. I played it very simple and smart. And life could be easy. You will see the same example on the Amumu game afterwards. I already played it before. I wanted first to play Diana, but then the enemies picked away my Diana, so I played first the Amumu game. And you can see it's exactly the same idea of how to play the game. And my goal is to give you a lot of thoughts on simply that you understand the concepts of jungling. You see me being 11 CS per minute, 3 levels ahead, 7-0, having Rabadons and Nash's 2 finished while he's stuck on Lost Chapter. That happens consistently. If I play 10 more games, it will be the same every single game. This is my first Diana game. I played the first Amumu game before that. It was even crazier. And I want you to do the same. I want you to be capable of doing the same. Here, for example, I'm not taking the plan towards the enemy jungle because I don't have vision on enemies and my team just died. They died again. 1 in 6 Yasuo. It's the absolute average teammates you also get. But I'm just trying to make it work with them. I'm gonna go enemy wolves because I know Fiddlesticks is bot side. I'm fine fighting 1v1 or 1v2, but I'm not going to do more than that. Keep running, getting the extra movement speed. I'm gonna consume everything. Now I'm gonna start doing the Herald, wanting to do top scuttle as well. Into probably wanting to go for play. I need to be careful because I don't have decent vision right now. As you can see, exactly like I said, the moment I don't have vision, enemies can utilize it. I'm gonna keep going because I think I'm just so much stronger even if Fiddlesticks ults in. I can argue I could potentially reset right now if I feel like it. I want to stay until I have another large rod. That's my goal. Okay, there's a fight. I'm just gonna walk up. Wait until she W's. And then kill her. Walk towards the Fiddlesticks. Maybe I find an engage on him. Oh, I misclicked my Herald. I didn't want to use Herald. Oh, that's just brutal at this point. And then the game gets really, really fun. And it doesn't matter. Like, of course, we can argue, yeah, but we can argue a lot of things, of course. But the thing is, if I play in Challenger ELO, I'll play the exact same way. Because it's just how jungle should be played. And I'm not playing extraordinary well. I'm legit playing with knowledge. And I want to give this knowledge to you. Okay. I almost have Zhonya's on the next reset now too. This is absolutely brutal. To respect, just walk out. Need to have respect. Unless he keeps walking in, then I will kill him. Enemy blue buff is up. I'm going to take enemy blue buff here. Not going to give the Fiddlesticks any counterplay option. I think I can find a catch here. Not going to give the Fiddlesticks a single counterplay option. And that's exactly how you need to do when you're ahead. After this, I'm gonna get Grump, I think, into top lane wave. Looks also very interesting. Now 5 levels ahead of the enemy jungler. In this wave I have 3,500 gold. Nice. 200 CS minute 17. I never had that in my life, I think. Oh, this is just brutal. I feel bad for them now. I feel bad for them, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, we got this. And I'm gonna get Grump now and to probably bot side push. We have 2 top inhibitors, so enemies getting more gold per second right now than we are on the minion wave. So I'm gonna get chickens, and after chickens, our goal is to break through bot and inhibitor and just end it. We are so far ahead, we should just try to end the game, basically. I don't really care about the dragon too much. Maybe find an engage on Jhin here. Very good flash from Jhin. Was the only survivability tool. We can argue that my flash wasn't necessarily needed. We can't siege further much more. Baron spawns in 130. I think the best is to just do the dragon right now. This is in my top side jungle. Very interesting. I do think I can get my wrap off because it's not spawned yet. You don't want to give the Fiddlesticks a single camp anymore if you're so far ahead. I'm gonna run all the way towards my red buff. It spawns in 8 seconds, so there's no way he did it already, you know. He actually did go into my jungle. I'm just gonna walk this way now. Okay, he's not on it. Insta reset after this. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna try to play for Baron or siege bot lane at right now. Both is fine. The best is to go for Baron. Why? Because bot lane push will not work and we'll just lose a lot of time, giving the enemies even further time to come back from all these inhibitor gold they're getting. I'm gonna get enemy chickens, enemy Crux into enemy wrap buff into Baron. That's the goal right now. Let's go Baron, let's go Baron. And as you can see, like, other champions can't do it the way like Diana can. That's why I think she's one of the strongest champions in the game and why you should pick her up. Like, I legit think if I was playing this game fully casual, I would play a lot of Diana. This champ is just so beautiful and has so much control in the game. Okay, then let's just start the Baron. I'm not scared of enemies fighting us. Look at my passive damage. It's absolutely insane. It's really crazy. Scuttle into top side camp. And now we just push 3 lanes. That means I'm top lane, Yasuo and Janna's mid lane, Ezreal set is bot lane, and with all 3 lanes pushed, enemies don't really have any chance to counterplay. Guys, I have 260 CS minute 20. That is 13 CS per minute. What is going on? Like, it's so crazy how far you can get ahead the moment you are in the exponential function with being in snowball position. It's really crazy. Kiting out. And that's 270 CS minute 21. Absolute beautiful, perfect game as well here in this position. And we are 6 levels ahead of the enemy jungler. I mean, I'm just trying to help you guys out as much as possible, giving you the information. I'm legit just trying to help. I'm not playing much in lower eaters regardless. And this account was gold platinum. We now placed 2-0. Okay. Let's go on to the next game. Beautiful. Hello, guys. Okay, here we are on our Amumu game. We're playing against Diana. Very interesting matchup. Now we're gonna see Diana also from the other side as well. And I want to showcase this really quick for you. I haven't played Amumu in a very long period of time. I am on the same page as you then. So what did I do? Exactly like I explained it earlier. I checked, okay, what do people actually take? What did I do? I wasn't sure if domination was the secondary best, but then I noticed, I will show you, every single one of them takes domination secondary. And I'm going to click on one of those and I'm going to see, oh, okay, ultimate hunter, cheap shot. Attack speed and scaling health. I know, because I do this for a living, I know that this is the best, but it's very easy for you also to be aware of what could potentially be the best, and then, as I told you, I recommend to just copy it as it would be just the best. Then I'm gonna check here again, okay, what is the best win rates in terms of first item. Here we have, okay, the highest is Heartsteel, but it's only 30 games, so it doesn't have a good count. Liandry's most likely is the best first item, and the secondary best item is either Abyssal Mask or Sunfire. So now we already know, against AP, what are we gonna buy, guys? And against AD, what are we gonna buy, guys? We already know just from that. We see third item, fourth item, we can also, yeah, just a lot of information, as you can see. And yeah, I'm gonna be ready to go right into the game. And now it's a matter of fact that we're playing it correctly in terms of habit. Our habits needs to be correctly, the way we move needs to be correctly, the way we think needs to be correctly, and let's get it started. Okay, if you're now unsure what you're gonna skill, next thing we're gonna check again. Okay, let's check it again. What are we gonna skill? Emax into Qmax and W start. And the rest we already know. Liandry's, we know Sunfire. Boots is not complicated. We can go Ionium, but we can also check it here real quick. This guy went Steel Caps. Am I scared of getting invaded? I'm not. So I'm just gonna chill in this bush while also checking it real quick. Boots, Mercs, Steel Caps, Mercs. Okay, yeah. Sorcery Shoes, it just depends on the game. Whatever looks the best here in that situation. Okay, we're gonna start with W and we're gonna start chicken start. Very important with Amumu, same with Lillia or Diana. You preferably want to start chickens because you want your chickens and Crux to be on the same respawn timer. That's a very basic fundamental. Why? Because chickens and Crux give you more XP than wolves and grump. And in the end, jungling is all about being efficient, getting XP, getting gold as fast as possible so you can help your team faster, so your team can carry you faster, especially with Amumu. Okay, so let's get it started. Focus up Sinerias. I'm gonna try to give you insights. How to play it, also with the auto attack, with the kiting, everything. I'm gonna start W, insta use it, attack the big one, have my passive on the big one as well. Starting to kite it just a little bit. It would have been better to start E on the chickens, by the way, than W, I just noticed. But I didn't play Amumu in a very long period of time as well, which is totally okay. Dice, walk towards Crux, because we want chickens and Crux to be on the same respawn timer. You don't need to know the champion always to the absolute perfection. You just need to know how to jungle correctly. Gonna clear this. I'm not scared of running out of mana. Gonna wait until the small ones spawn here. Burn it a little bit. They should all die from the burn. Nice. Activate W again. Use my E. Wait with the smite. We're gonna smite this, but we don't smite it already. Because technically speaking, the jungler could invade me. Like, it doesn't matter if we smite now or not. It's gonna be the same cooldown. Kite it as best as you can. Then we smite it. Walk towards... Can we... bot side? Can we go for a gank? Top lane gank wouldn't work. Mid lane gank wouldn't work. Diana's bot lane with 12 CS. Okay, so we know she did her bot side camps into bot lane gank. She goes for a gank, which does work out. Really well done from her. Gonna be an interesting game for us. And we're just gonna continue with our fundamental. Very simple. Now she's already 1 kill. It's a good example. We're just gonna keep walking. I'm not scared of Diana invading me. I'm gonna start do Grump first before blue buff. Why? Because we want the wolves and the Grump also to be on the same respawn timer. Keep kiting it. I still have my smite. I'm in totally fine position. My goal is to do scuttle into mid lane gank, into going to my chickens again before resetting. Using my Q to gap close, activate my W again. Always use my E on cooldown so it has the maximum damage as possible. I don't want to smite this here. I could. Poppy C as well. Could go for a sneaky smite. I'm gonna attack this. I'm not scared of... I'm not too scared fighting here because I have my bot lane control as well. And I want to go through mid lane to go back to my chickens. Use my E again, so this dies. Walk mid lane, gonna put a ward. Just in case. We see Poppy used her flash. Gonna use my Q on the target that has no disengage tool. He died. I'm just gonna walk up, use my Q, maybe freshen some CC as well. Use my E again. Always do auto attack in between. If I didn't do my auto attacks, there was a high chance I would end up not killing them. I can push this all out. You can also not push it out if you think that Yon wants to just TP and be fine. I want to save his TP, but he still TPs and he's now mad. Now we can argue that it was simply my fault. He's gonna be very mad about it. Pushing it is okay because it was pushing towards us and it would have been a freeze. I see Scuttle is down. I'm gonna put a ward, gonna go to my chickens. I'm just gonna show how to play it in very simple terms. Your team will be very mad about it. Now we can argue, okay, maybe in the next game I'm not gonna push it, so he's not that mad about it. But in the end, you should be what is the smartest and not what people want you to do. Very important. It's a life lesson as well. Do what is the smartest, not what people want you to do. Look at my position here. I am 37 CS. I'm in full control of the game. I already got 1 kill. I have 1,500 gold. After the Crux, we instantly go for a reset. What camp is the next camp that is going to respawn? That's a question for you. It is my Wolves, because then I did Wolves into Grump, remember? Okay, we're going to buy instantly a Dark Seal. Simply because I'm so far ahead in this game already. And here, I personally think that buying Fated Ashes into Amplifying Tome is better because you don't need health in the beginning of the clear. Because if you have more damage, you clear your camp quicker. And if you clear your camp quicker, you will be able to gank quicker. And if you gank quicker, you do more. Basically, it's the best defense is attack, basically. You can see it the same way. Now, biggest fundamental, which I explained perfectly on the course, is first take your camps before you go for play. We are not some special Korean Canyon player. We first go for camps, and usually the play will happen automatically afterwards regardless. I'm just gonna try to focus Poppy. You see, my team killed them regardless. It happens in most of the times like this. There's still gonna be a play. I'm just gonna walk up, see what happens. Most likely he's already out. He is already out unless he walks deeper in. Gonna find a Q on him, use my W into auto attack. I probably won't be able to kill him and I don't want to waste too much time, so I'm gonna attack the control ward. Bot Scuttle is gonna spawn. I'm gonna check if enemy chickens are up. Very simple. Chickens are down. I see Bot Scuttle is gonna spawn. The Void Grubs are gonna be up as well. In this particular play, you could have also skipped Wolves and instantly went for the play that would have been better. But in most of the times, I see it so many times on coaching clients, if they end up going for a play, and skipping their camps, that their play wasn't that good to go for, and they just wasted a shit ton of time. And again, jungling is all about time. It's all about efficiency. Okay, I cannot go for grubs. Why? Because I don't have vision. I don't have top lane control. We do see Poppy here, so we're just not in the position to contest the grubs. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna walk through, get the mid lane control ward, and then probably gonna go to chickens. I also don't think that I can play for dragon unless we get a perfect position to do so. It does look now more promising. I will get my smite very soonish as well. I don't know when enemy chickens are gonna respawn. That would also be very interesting to take away here. I'm just gonna start it, have my passive on it, get some damage. We have Fresh coming up as well here. I'm just gonna use my Q for extra damage. I have my smite for it as well. If I manage to get the dragon, would be beautiful. What do you think is the smartest thing to do after the dragon, guys? What do you think? It's resetting into taking my top side camps, and then I will be in position. Even if my team is doing a pretty stupid thing, let's just say. Okay? I don't think going bot lane is smart here. Why? Because Ezreal has no reason to die. He's under tower. How would you want to kill him? If you gank and then Diadana counter ganks, you will end up dying yourself. It's not smart. Okay, I'm not gonna buy boots yet. I think buying boots would already be very interesting. But my goal is to finish Leandris, then buying T1 boots, maybe even further. You can go sorcery shoes for maximum damage here. In this game particularly, I probably can, you can consider going Mercs simply because they have so much AP damage. Poppy CC a little bit can be annoying, but I don't have too much CC. Okay, we're gonna Q the big one. Just attack, attack, attack. We don't gonna use my Q yet because my Q is already in cooldown. It's just important that you use your abilities all on cooldown as much as possible. Use my E one more time. Cancel my W. And now I just want to get my full clear done if possible. And after that, I did my fundamental of clearing my camps first. And then I can look out for an opportunity. Dana looks pretty fine in this position. Keep kiting, keep playing. All good. She's doing pretty well for farming too. Yeah, I'm in a wonderful position. I also got one dragon. I got 2 kills. I'm in a beautiful position. I keep chilling. Nice, gonna take my bot seconds, maybe even able to get the scuttle here on bot lane. If I won't gank mid lane, I can gank mid lane because I have ult and flash up, which is almost guaranteed a kill, and you should be utilizing that. But first, as you know, you need to get your camps done. After that, we will go for play. That's simple. Keep kiting. I'm gonna get the blue buff for extra mana now too. I'm going to do a little bit of a trick here. Smite this probably. Get my E back up faster. Gonna get bot scuttle. And then I want to have a mid lane or bot lane play. I want to play very aggressive now. Like now we did our farming aspect. Now we want to be very aggressive. So there's a player will instantly be there wanting to fight. Okay, Yon doesn't want to fight in this position. Maybe I could have communicated it a little bit better. Maybe that's something I can improve on. He actually has full vision on me, which is totally okay. I'm gonna check enemy chickens. We see Poppy on the map. I'm not that scared. Maybe we find an engage on the Seraph here. Oh, I cannot. It's risky. It's not that easy to hit it perfectly. Enemy chickens are gonna respawn very soon. Maybe Yon finds an engage. I want to go for enemy chickens here. That's my goal. I don't know where Diana went. My Poppy is missing. Now I need to be a little bit careful the way I play. I don't see anything else on the map. I think I'm gonna reset by Boots and Juliandri's finish unless I find a bot lane play. But Brand is also reset, so I'm just gonna reset and play Grubbies. I'm gonna communicate that with my team, have my Boots. Now I'm gonna tell my team I'm strong. Play Grubs. Please fight. I have Flash and R. I've communicated as good as possible. My chickens are also gonna spawn soonish. I don't like this play at all. But if there is gonna be a play, I somewhat need to respect it. So there's a chance I will need to give these Grubbies. If Garen resets, so this is wonderful. I also think that in this current situation, I win 1v2. He cancelled his reset, which is not what I want to see. I'm just gonna walk up towards the you see Seraph? Okay, that's really good. We don't see... I have flash to flash over the wall if Diana comes. So I can play very aggressive. I'm gonna try to fight the Diana. I deal a lot of damage. Isn't it funny, guys? Why do I deal so much damage? What is this? Oh, what is this? That could be pretty good. Yeah. The reason why I deal so much damage is because I played for myself instead for others. I'm not the... I'm not a victim, and I'm... Beautiful! I'm not a victim, I'm strong by myself. I could have smited it better. My smite was a little bit too late, and that led to Seraph being able to get the camps. What is the best now, guys? Do you think resetting is the best? Resetting is fine and going towards bot side. I personally like it more to go for my wolves, my chickens into my Krugs, and then reset, because I want to clear inwards and then clearing outwards towards the dragon. Okay, that looks amazing. I'm gonna clear this as well here. This is my Q to get the maximum damage as possible. E again, insta reset. Beautiful game so far. Showcasing how you should be playing a Amumu. I'm gonna buy my Mercs. I want to have this finished. And now I'm gonna buy a Ruby, which leads to me being now starting to get very tanky, whilst as well being able to deal a lot of damage. Diana's top lane, which is gonna be... The dragon is gonna be very free for us. But what do we already learn? We first take our camps. And then we're gonna play for dragon. My team spam pings me going for dragon, and you could not care at all. Because you learn from the best, and I will teach you how to play. You can Q and then do your E during the cast animation, which is also okay. It's just a little trick how to be faster. Enemy chickens could be up too. That's also some very interesting thing we can take a look at. Okay. I cannot invade because I don't have too much vision on the enemies right now. And boom, there we go. Checking chickens. Warding rat buff. I probably won't be able to go on the rat buff. I'll just see if I can get a sneaky smite away. I can alter if I wanted to. And boom, another one-shot angle. Amumu is a beautiful champion if played correctly. It's legit wonderful. And I just chain CC the enemies to death, to doom. Try to find a catch on the Ezreal here. I always get my W into E off. I'm gonna flash for him because he's gonna die like this. And we got the dragon. Beautiful reset. Getting topside camps. We lost first blood tower because top lane is losing. The game isn't that easy. My bot lane is 0-1. My Thresh is 1 and 2. But we do exactly what needs to be done. And as you can see, you will always get flamed. Doesn't matter which ELO you play, how good you are. It's same as in life. Nobody cares. You need to perform and people will never respect it. Even though I'm legit one of the best players in the entire world, I get flamed. Why is this Amumu doing this? Why is he not going for dragon? Spamping, spamping, spamping. Diana goes for so nice ganks. Whereas my jungler, like, it will never stop. Okay, my team didn't flame me too much this game, but I think you totally got my point. We had it multiple times for multiple educational games already. But that is totally fine. I'm going to use my Q here. Why? Because I want to clear my camps as quick as possible as I can. Die from the burn. I'm gonna use the plant here to be a little bit quicker. Use my Q. Just want to be as quick as possible. I'm gonna take this one control ward here. Just because I don't want it to stay there forever. And then I'm gonna get my bot camps. I'm gonna ignore top lane fully. Because Garen is Giga Fed. You don't want to play for enemy strength. You want to play for your strength and avoid enemy weakness totally. I'm gonna walk mid lane just in case something happens here. Okay, really well done from them. I don't see another angle. I'm just going to get my bot side camps. Not more I can do in this particular situation. Alright, getting my bot side camps here in the next situation here. Let's find some friends, guys. Alright, beautiful. Team is not in the best position to go for that. Like, usually what you can do is try to ping your team away as best as you can. There's a lot of games where they just don't listen to you regardless, but that shouldn't be the matter. Okay, now we're gonna run mid lane. We want to go for a fight. That's our goal, because now we cleared our camps. We want to go for a fight, so I'm just gonna walk B closer. We do want to go for this fight. Even though the enemies have numbers advantage, we are very, very strong. So I'm gonna... Oh my god, I thought I had flash. Oh my god, I didn't have flash. I legit thought I had flash. Now I need to run. I need to run. I legit thought I had flash. My bad. Just gonna take the plant and get out, which is totally okay. Maybe I don't think I can defend mid. And also need to be careful now because enemies do have numbers advantage. And I need to be really aware of that. They want to get my shutdown. I don't want to give the shutdown. I need to be playing a little bit more safe. This is really aggressive how I'm playing. I should not never queued the Xeof. That was just way too deep. That was my fault. I should have never engaged on the Garen, I mean. That was way too greedy, and I should not have done so. Okay, I need to calm down and play it a little bit smarter. What is the next item gonna be? We could consider Spirit Visage for some magic resist. We can also... Ah, Bizzle Mask it was. We even checked it earlier. I forgot about it even. That's funny. Just because we checked, we know what is best. So I'm gonna finish Sunfire, and then I go Bizzle Mask. I should have even went for that earlier. Instead of Sunfire. Probably would have been better. Bizzle Mask, boom. Now we have extra magic resist. We now have 170 magic resist, 120 armor, 2400 HP. We deal a lot of burn damage with Sunfire and Liandry's. So everything is looking smoothly so far. Okay, what is the next plan? Probably we're just gonna play for Dragon. I'm just gonna ping it once. Play Drake. I also want to stay with my team. Very big tip for Amumu. You don't want to play too much alone. Now we did our farming aspect. We did get into the game. We are in a beautiful position. And now I'm just going to rotate towards my team. It doesn't even matter if there are camps or anything, but I need to be playing with my team. I can't be playing on my own. See, this is already very deep. But if Thresh wasn't there, and if there were more enemies, it's getting scary. It was fine, because I was very sure of being able to hit my first Q. That's why it was fine. But it wasn't the way how, like, you don't need to play it this way, basically. You can also just group with your team, and you're in a totally fine position, and everything is alright. Alright, I don't want to smite this. I want to save my smite. Enemy chickens are gonna spawn. I'm gonna get bot scuttle as well. We'll have to smite this. And I'm just gonna path out towards my bot lane scuttle into dragon. Now I'm gonna type don't fight, take dragon. Alright, and then what are we gonna do next? Bot side camps into reset most likely. Actually, we're gonna stay until we have Liandry, we have Abyssal Mask finished. It is gonna be a fight. I'm just gonna focus on my smite, not that the Ezreal Q hit me. Okay, and we're just gonna play it slow. Maybe we're gonna hit another Q here. Well played from the Ezreal, good dodges. Need to play very slow. I'm gonna take I'm just gonna ult here. You don't even need to use your Q, because the way I played it is I'm just gonna... Oh, that's scary. We don't like this. We don't want to fight. It's too risky. Why? I have a huge shutdown. I don't want to die. I have my items finished. I just want to reset and get my top side camps, be back on the map, getting Baron pressure and control. So the way I played it against Ezreal, you can also just try to shoot your Q, which is fine. But if he dodges it and then gets out of range of your ult, then you have a problem. That's why I ult, walk up, E auto attack Q, chain CC, combo into death. Nothing he can do about it. Now we are 3 levels ahead of this Diana. We are 6 levels ahead of enemy support. And why? Just because I didn't go for stupid fight. I played it smart. I played it exactly with the fundamentals I consistently explain and try my absolute best to. Alright, looking amazing here. Letting this burn too. Should all be fine. After this, you can also, like, I don't think we should go for Baron right now. Why? Because we don't want to give the enemies any chance of comeback potential. And the enemy team comp is not even that bad, and they're not even that far behind. So what is smarter is just utilize the situation that we have more map control. We do have already the mid lane tower with more map control. With that, we get more gold per second than enemies get gold per second. And with that, we are basically scaling faster than the enemies scale. We don't like this play. I'm gonna danger ping it because it's a terrible play to go for right now. We should just take our camps and utilize that we get more gold per second. And keep danger pinging. Don't fight. Wait me. That's the best you can do. You can also go for the play if you're extraordinarily scared that your team will die. I'm just not, because I'm so independent, because I'm so strong already that I don't really mind even if my team dies. I'm very, like, I'm so fat that it doesn't really matter in this particular situation. And there we go. Enemy chickens into Baron. We want to take enemy chickens. Why? Because we want to take full control and consume everything that exists on the entire map. Always. I'm going to try to shoot another Q if possible. I'm going to walk. I could also take the tower in the mid lane wave, but that's too much. I just should go towards Baron. Not waste too much time. Get a lantern. Thank you very much, my sir. Very kind of you. Alright. Nice, we got the Baron here too. Now my team resets, so I reset as well. It's very simple. I'm gonna buy Magi's here because I don't think I'm gonna die in the next time. Jack-Show is fine. Now we can check again. What is the best? What do people take as fourth item? Jack-Show actually has a high win rate. Yeah, Jack-Show seems to be the best, has the highest win rate. So let's go for it. I also think that Jack-Show will be totally fine. I'm not scared of getting engaged here. I'm extremely tanky. But my team is not in position. I should have not even been that deep. I should have just went for Scuttle immediately. So this is not very optimal. I'm gonna walk up on the Ezreal. Play it slow, play it slow. You don't need to flash in with Q. You don't. It's everything fine. You're in full control of the game, guys. Everything is fine. Brand should be trying to stop the Brand. We can, Brand should be trying to stop the game. We can argue that we should go top lane, but I'm basically wanting to give the top lane tower because I want to use my control with the Baron. Okay, getting as much damage off as possible. Absolutely beautiful. We are level 16 now. Really, really strong. Taking enemy wolves in this position as well. Enemy Grump is up. Gonna put a ward here just in case someone is trying to cheese up on me. Gonna take the plant afterwards. And then we're gonna just play for Dragon. We got that mid lane T2. When you have Baron, your goal should always be to get the T2s done. Good job, team. Play Dragon. Try to communicate as good as I can. I can also reset and buy some Jack-Show components, which is, I think, the smartest. I have pretty fast reset. Getting another 350 gold is just decent to have. Buying Farsight Vision because I don't really need wards anymore. I can just face check. We are still stronger. Go together. Trying to communicate as good as I can. Taking the plant here. First taking your camps and then going for a play. It's always the same idea of how you should view the game, basically. Taking this as well. Alright. Nice, so. Just gonna straight up starve the dragon unless I find an engage. I want to have an engage. Yon also has TP. Gonna throw a random Q in there. Okay, they want to fight it, which could be really good for us. I did miss all my Qs so far. Okay, I'm just gonna play it slow. Maybe I find an engage on them. Just gonna walk up, use my ult. Chain CC combo without them having any counterplay. Keep being on the dragon. Because we see Diana's not here, I can just outsmite everything. Outsmite, trying to hit the Q. Kite out a little bit. Now taking the plant. We could end mid lane right now. GG. And that's how you win. Perfect Amumu game. 250 CS, minute 25. Enemies are FFing. Everything done like we should do it in the textbook. And this is my first game I played Amumu right now. And I have played Amumu in a very long period of time. And I did play in Gold, Platinum, ELO. The point I'm trying to teach you guys is that if you do the things correctly, like I explain it all the time, you should get rewarded within time without a problem. That means you will conquer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we can see, we're now playing already in Platinum ELO. We're getting higher pretty quickly. We are going to play a beautiful Lillia game now as well. Same with Amumu. I haven't played Lillia in a pretty long time. I think a few weeks or months ago. So I'm just gonna be up to date and check it out real quick. Okay, so what do people actually take? Exactly like I explained it earlier. Oh, when we see the builds, always Liandry's into Riftmaker. What runes do they take? I'm gonna copy that again. Boom. Copy that. Does everybody take it? Is it the smartest? What skill order do they have? Boom. Now I'm gonna see the build. Liandry's into Riftmaker. There's gonna be one last check. They buy Gust Walking as well. Like, I would do the same, but it's just a good test as well to see if you're up to date. Now you check secondary items. Ionian Boots is good. Mercs is pretty good. Boots doesn't matter. Rylai's is also similarly fine. It's almost the same win rate. So I can take, if I want to, Rylai's as well as secondary with Liandry start. Now I know it's going to be Liandry's into Rylai's or Liandry's into Riftmaker. I can't! I mean, it's Platinum ELO. Most, like, it's already above the average. Above the average play. I'm just here trying to explain the things I do. If you have a situation like this, instantly buy a Dark Seal. I'm not gonna go and buy a Control Ward because I want to have Liandry's as quick as possible with probably Sorcery Shoes, just that I clear also pretty faster. All part of my goal. I'm pretty sure that this is the average experience people have to face. I've read throughout every ELO and it's always very similar experience. What is important is that your Q hits the big chicken at the correct distance. Always needs to hit. After this, we're gonna take Crux immediately. I don't care what my team is doing. This is complete pointless. That's from the burn. We want to have our passive going up. Insta QW. Auto attack. Auto attack. We're gonna try to use our auto attacks to kite as good as possible. Getting distance again. Q. There's a lot of skirmish going on, but it looks pretty good for our team, so we take that. I can W this because I can just I can Q this because I can just W right away. Gonna walk forward. I'm not gonna use my smite yet. I always wait with my smite, as you noticed. I did my chickens start, so my chickens will be the first camp to respawn once again. Absolutely beautiful. With Lillia, we are one of the fastest killing champion in the game. To die from the burn. Now we can use our E mid lane to keep our passive stacks, but I personally don't like it because it just shows where you are. Q, auto attack W, so you have your rep of burn already going up. Keep kiting. Q again. Auto attack again. One more auto attack and then it should be enough to die. Here I'm just doing always an auto attack in between my abilities, but it's not necessarily needed. You can also use Q and E at the same time, for example. You just EQ. Gonna start attacking the blue buff, then queuing it one more time. W to both of them. Always do the auto attacks in between and try to kite the camp using your abilities on cooldown. It's that simple. And now it's 3:15 and we're already done with the clear. Really beautiful. Gonna wait a little bit with attacking this so I keep having my extra movement speed. I don't see a player on the map right now. It's gonna E to see if something is up there. Not gonna be... Wait, why did it... What? How did it deal so... How did I got so much damage off this scuttle? That was really confusing. Just gonna use the plant. I'm gonna walk straight towards my chickens again. Oh, we see the Crux are up. Beautiful. Hecarim didn't do them in that case. Does hit him. Check if bot skull is up. Most likely down as well. I'm just gonna get my chickens. Totally fine. It is down. He just did it. Beautiful. My chickens are gonna respawn now. Because we did it at first. Afterwards, my Crux will respawn. I'm going to smite my Crux. I don't need to smite this one here. Because I will need one more Q regardless to kill it. Keep running, doing one more auto attack. We'll die from the burn. We don't like this play. I have 1,100 gold. I don't like to go for something like this. We see Hecarim resetting with 24 CS. I want to reset if possible. We just see how it goes. Do one more time. Walk towards my pike. Most likely nothing gonna happen here. I do want to cancel this reset. I do think we can fight them pretty easily. Nice. We got the slow on the look, so I was very confident. We can just try to reset here. There's no camp gonna be up, so I'm just gonna insta reset here on the spot. Totally fine. We don't want to play for dragon. We want to reset, get items, and then instantly play for topside. He did his wolves as well. Grump is not respawning at the same time. Beautiful reset here. I can't buy more than that. What did I have? 1,300. Yeah, 900. I think it's fine buying this. Maybe there was a better option to spend my gold a little bit smarter, but it is what it is. After Liandry's, I probably will go Riftmaker, because I don't feel like I need the slow as much as I need just raw damage. Beautiful. Wolves respawned again. Top Skull is gonna spawn soonish with the grubs. I want to be in time for that as well. There's looks. I'm gonna try to sidestep this. You have a lot of movement speed we can just use. Do it one more time. You can use your movement speed to sidestep abilities properly. And my advice for you, how it is easier to sidestep abilities, of course, Lillia is a little bit more advanced than Amumu or Diana, with terms of how you need to move the champion. My recommendation is just predict what abilities they still have. Like, you know Lux has a E and a Q, right? So these are the two abilities you're just aware of, basically. And then it gets pretty easily, I would say. Okay, Hecarim is here. We have no problem fighting him. We're taking the plant here. We are one level ahead of him. So we're not scared of fighting him. I'm just gonna W this probably. If I just outsmite it, I'm level 6 now. I'm not gonna use my ult. I didn't need to use my ult at all. Why? Because Gwen was already here. I didn't see that Gwen was here. That's why when I used ult, that's the reason I used it. But I should not have done so. If I saved my ult, would have just been way better. Also, my ult has pretty long cooldown. But I wanted to insta-secure the kill, not that he runs away with Ghost and E, and I won't be able to ult him. But what is better, that's actually a good Lillia tip I can give you, is wait for the last second of the burn. You see, this guy burns from my passive, you see? And I can ult it for a very long period of time. So you don't need to insta-use your ult. I think I waited a decent amount of time regardless, but it could just been a little bit more. Are you ready to bloom? I could go enemy chickens here, but I'm just gonna run straight away to my chickens. Chickens, wrap of Crux, looks absolutely beautiful. Gonna put a ward. Oh, W was failed here. I want to have the next reset on Liandry's. That would be the best. That's my goal. Just smite this now. Q auto attack W, always the same. If you have wrap buff or not, bot lane seems to be totally fine. Where's Hecarim gonna be? Most likely bot side, so we're gonna danger ping where Hecarim is gonna be. I'm level 7. Beautiful position. How's mid lane going? Can I take some CS here? Really, really promising. First finish the wrap buff while also pathing towards mid side. Taking the mid lane CS and XP. I also have Liandry's on my reset. Really, really beautiful. This pushing is always smarter than not pushing it, because now the next wave from the enemies did not crash on the tower, which will lead to Pyke having control over the wave. Otherwise, the wave would have crashed, it would 100% push towards us, and it wouldn't be that optimal. Pyke is just very, very mad about the outcome. Technically speaking, it's still pretty smart. I have a lot of gold, so I don't want to go for a play. I also have ult and flash very soonish. As I said, I do not want to go for a play. So I'm gonna take these two camps, and then I'm gonna try to find a reset angle. Nice. So my boots are gonna be as well up when I'm in base. Really, really nice. Auto attack Q reset. Trying to be as quick as possible. Nice. Okay, I finished my boots right now, but I can't buy anything from it anyways, because I want to go sorcery shoots in this situation. I think I'm gonna try to E mid lane here. Maybe I get some extra movement speed. Okay, it was very close. Maybe the next wave I get some extra movement speed, and boom, I do. And with that movement speed, I'm faster going to my camps. Could have used my E one more time, actually. Pyke is dead, so I'm gonna push out the mid-lane wave, which he will hate. But we actually not gonna push out the mid-lane wave. Just gonna get the chickens into Scuttle. Pyke will be going absolutely crazy if I do so. He linked his stream in the beginning of the Champions Select, and when I watched his stream, I already noticed that he was so extremely mad, and he legit said, "Are you just gonna like?" I didn't say anything, and he just said, "I can't wait for my jungler to int again." Like, we just know there's so much anger inside. We just start the dragon, very chill. We were playing Lillia, life is good. Always try to use your abilities on cooldown, guys, if you play Lillia. Lillia is all about cooldowns. It's all about that. That's why we can go Ionian boots for sure as well, by the way. Smite this. Pyke is bot lane for some reason, so I'm gonna take mid lane CS. Nice. Just gonna push. I have no idea where Pyke is bot lane, but I'm gonna push the next wave then as well. Because we don't care too much, we just care about having as many resources as possible. It's always the same with playing jungle. Yeah, we're gonna get a one plating off here. Not sure if I can get it. Hecarim has no ult. Beautiful. I'm not scared of fighting him. Chickens are down. Gonna take this plant. See if it's something is up. Nothing is up. Just gonna get my passive stacks again. Probably gonna smite one. If Hecarim tries to fight him, I do think I will win it pretty easily as well. I'm not scared of fighting him. I'm gonna ult him here. He does not have ult. Probably cannot do more than that. I think I kill him here. Okay, I can't do more than that. I'm probably just gonna get one more Q off here. Nice, Hecarim died as well. Gonna do one more Q. That's exactly how we play. You always hold distance, so the chance you die is not given. I still had flash. Like, how can enemies kill me? Tell me. I'm just gonna hold distance all the time, and enemies can't play the game. This is a little bit of an easier one, but I think you also totally got the understanding of how you should be playing it, right? Alright, beautiful. Let's see, top lane, if I'm gonna consume something there as well. Probably not. Doesn't seem like it. Just gonna go back to my grubbies. One more auto attack, should die from the burn. Absolutely beautiful. And you see how quick we are just because we are permanently playing with our passive. It's absolutely unplayable for the enemies. And we are just extremely quick doing whatever we want. After this, what do you think is the smartest to do, guys? Pause it here and think very thoughtful. What do you think is the smartest to do? Chickens into reset. Getting my camps down, okay. I'm probably just gonna go top scuttle, I think. Yeah, just go top scuttle into reset, into taking my bot side camps. Biggest fundamentals, taking your camps first. And then I'm gonna go with my team again and get some catches. Should die from the burn. Nice. So sorcery shoes into going for Rift Maker as the next goal. Rift Maker. Glowing mode, beautiful. Can we E this wave? I think we can. Yeah, should be hitting this minion. I'm not sure though if we get the extra movement speed right now. No, we don't. It's too slow. And of course, this entire play mid lane is just complete nonsense. What you can do here, which I recommend you to do always, is permanently spam ping and communicate as good as possible that they should not be fighting, because they're fighting for absolutely nothing. In this game, I'm not going to communicate. I think my time is spent more wisely just trying to talk to you guys and explaining, because I feel like those people wouldn't listen to me anyways right now in this current situation. Just gonna clear everything, and now I'm gonna walk mid lane. Maybe I'm gonna use a... Oh! I just had to, guys. I'm sorry. I had to do the combo. It's just so beautiful playing Lillia when you're fed. It's just so beautiful. I'm so quick as well. Like, I can just run her down. We got a flash too. I need to be careful now. Yorick is still alive. The rest is dead. I'm just gonna get my topside camps. I'm not scared that Yorick is in here. I think he's in his topside. I don't think he's in a position to go deeper. I had to use my flash Q, which is one of the most beautiful mechanics you have on Lillia. Like, it's just legit art. Yeah, I'm actually gonna juggle the aggro. Maybe that's gonna work. Nah, you can't do that. It just can't. Okay, I don't care about the Herald. All these pings we are ignoring because we do what is best. What you can do as well is here communicate to your team that it's just a bad call, because you need to get ahead. You're so far ahead already. You want to continue with that. Now you did your camps. Now you're allowed to go for play. I don't see anything else on the map. So now I can go towards Herald. After Herald, I will have my next item, Riftmaker. And with that, I can fight anyone, because then I'm already so extremely strong. Nice. Reset, a walking bot. I'm not scared of fighting Yorick as well. I'm just so strong. You can go for Rylai's into Mage Ice now. You can also, again, check on the stats what is the best item to buy. But now I'm just very sure in this game, particularly, that Rylai's is going to be really nice. Mage Ice is, as I said, very interesting to take a look at right now. Okay, we have Herald. We can use Herald bot lane. We can use Herald top lane. But right now we don't want to use Herald. We just have it in the item slots here and we just chill. Need to keep running. Try to kite him. I have my ult in 6 seconds. I'll just keep fighting him, getting my Q up, holding distance. If he walks around, I can try to chase him down. Use my ult. Hecarim needs to ult, otherwise he's dead. Oh, what the fuck? I couldn't walk at all. I actually thought that my Q will be in range to kill the Yorick anyways, but I couldn't walk in. I was completely stuck in the Yorick stuff, and then I just queued like that. Which is fine. And now everybody is spamming me again. As I told you, people will always tell you what to do. As if you don't know it yourself, right? I just do this, do that. But you do what is best. You do what is best. They take Dragon. They don't need me right now. I'm just going to get the mid lane controlled as well here in this position. Extra movement speed from the bush. Wasn't quite in it. Do it one more time. Everything here is cleared. Gonna walk closer to enemy topside jungle. Smite this away. He has no ult, so I can just chase him down. I'm not scared of dying. I'm pretty tanky. Very well done from the Nivea. Don't see any escape pool here. Just gonna go with enemy top lane. Crux could be up. Need to be scared though, because I'm walking into enemy territory without having good vision. Good one more time. Good one more time. Oh, I mean, this is not very optimal. Oh, thank you, Hecarim. I really appreciate it. And we... That was so stupid for me. So greedy going for these Crux. I'm so greedy. That's insane. I just couldn't let those Crux go off. And that's now a challenge for you as well for me. If you know exactly the maximum greed you should have, you will be always ahead of the enemy jungler because you're more greedy than him. But at the same time, you're not too greedy and you never end up dying like I did. And that's something we can improve on. Now, if I rewatch this game, if I analyze it now, if I take a look back at the situation, we could have all known that it is not that smart because we didn't have the vision on the enemies. So now for the next games, I will know it. Okay, job is gonna be Crux Wrap of Chickens into bot lane, push into Herald bot lane, getting bot lane T2. T2 is really, really good, gives you an insane amount of gold. And with that, we can then argue if you want to just play for the Baron and everything is fine, right? Alright. Again, I'm not gonna communicate with my team. I think that it just doesn't do anything right now in this game. I don't really mind it. It's so fun how fast you are. It's insane how fast you are. And I'm getting pinked again, even though I was just dead. I think it dies from the burn, right? Oh my god, I deal so much damage. It's just art. It's just art playing this champ, honestly.
No one saw that. No one saw that.
I'm getting so quick. I want to fight this guy. I don't see vision on enemies anymore, but I'm gonna play extraordinary aggressive. Need to be really careful of his tunnel. Of his... I'm gonna ult him and just kill him here. My champion is beautiful! I gotta play more Lillia, honestly. This is insane. Gonna get the wave pressure here. Okay, Hecarim got hit. I'm just gonna try to get enemy jungle now. I have my Rallies as well on reset. Swiftbreak got just procced. Keep walking, keep walking. Gonna take topside camps. Want to find the next reset angle. This is also down, sadly. Wrap up is up. Beautiful. Always try to be in Q range. Oh, it's funny. I was the entire game on Q range, and the moment I talk about Q range, I miss it. It's legitimately hilarious. We don't mind about this. We're just gonna play for Baron and Dragon. Gonna get Scuttle. I think this entire siege here does absolutely nothing because there's no objective. Enemies have good, decent wave clear. It's just a waste of time. What we should be doing is exactly what I do. Getting more gold per second than enemies get gold per second by just farming all your camps. Oh. Oh, that was beautiful to clear it like this. That was just... Look how far I'm getting pinged. Like, it's insane. Look at this. This guy has an anger problem for sure. I'm 4 levels ahead. I'm 5 levels ahead of Hecarim. This is the best jungler he will ever face. And he's mad at me. Why is he mad at me? Like, there's nothing else we should be doing. Like, it's wrong sieging with your team. It is wrong. Let me tell you guys, if you siege with your team, you're doing a mistake. Going for these T3 towers does nothing. You should consume wave. You should consume jungle. You should consume everything. You see this Hecarim? You think this Hecarim will be able to play against me anymore? No, he won't. We just play for Dragon Spawn into Baron, and then we siege T3. That's simple. I'm level 16, and I'm officially now, exactly like in the Amumu game, in the Diana game, 6 levels ahead of the enemy jungle. And I told you, no matter the champion, no matter the situation, will always be the same. Why? Because it's a fundamental jungle diff. I'm gonna get grumpy as well. Gonna assume everything. To die from the burn. This dies from the burn. My champ is just crazy strong. Oh my god, it does die from the burn. Okay, mid lane pressure. It's honestly, like, if you play it, Lillia, like this, even if you miss your stuff, it's just so beautiful, no? Dodge this. Walk closer. That's... Walk topside. Ward this. We just should play for Baron right now. Yeah. He's gonna start it right away. I don't have smite, but it's absolutely free. Enemies can never contest this. Take this plant here. I think I'm gonna reset and buy Magi's now. Then we have absolutely everything. Oh, mistake. I'm 7 levels ahead of enemy jungler now, just because I'm playing it correctly. Not going stupidly with my team. After Wolves, I need to reset, and now we should be grouping and sieging. Now is the time. We had our time to farm. Beautiful. Okay, now I have actually absolutely zero idea how that is played. Now we don't farm anymore. Now we got what we wanted. And I'm going to try to siege as good as possible with my team. I'm going to E here. Oh, it doesn't connect. It doesn't connect. It's too far. It's simply too far. Okay, now we can siege 2 lanes and then life is easy. Gonna E one more time. Get extra movement speed. Beautiful. Okay, we're just gonna take the tower. Very simple. To the minions. I want to have my passive fully stacked now. Slow, 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 slow. We have all the time in the world. Oh, yeah, life can be dream. Life can be dream. Da 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 da. Woohoo! I'm gonna be honest. Like, this is more fun than I expected it to be. Oh no, I'm stuck. My champion is crazy! The fact that I can walk all the way around to do this shit. GG. Beautiful game. I hope this guide helped you conquer, my friends. I hope this guide helped you conquer. I wish you good luck in your games. I try to help you as much as I can. If you want to improve, if you also want to stomp these games like that throughout any ELO, it's the same in higher ELOs. When we go from Platinum, Emerald up to Diamond, Master Tier and higher, I will do my best. I will conquer and I will climb. And I want you to do the same. All you have to do is just DM me on Discord for a one-on-one coaching session and check out in the description the Fundamental Jungle course to learn all the concepts I try to teach. Good luck in your games and I wish you a wonderful remaining day. Much love and peace out.